afternoon from the Tabernacle of David Prophetic Dance Center in Jerusalem, the only professional wood-sprung floor in the body of Messiah in all the land of Israel. And I prayed for 10.5 years for God to do this. And you know what? He didn't delay. This is an end times vision, and it came in his perfect timing. And hallelujah, God will continue to be on the throne of my life as I submit and yield to his perfect will in my life. And I want to encourage you today to do the same. Well, a major life message God has given to me for the body of Messiah and for all people is to live out your one-of-a-kind, the fullness of your destiny. And I believe that we give God the greatest glory when we are true to who he has made us to be, and that we come into the fullness of that destiny. And I hear the shofar blow. So I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. I'm cheering you on from Jerusalem, friend. And I know often it can feel like we are swimming upstream. But we are called to continue to fight for this destiny, to fight for love. The message of God is love. And as a child of God, a blood-washed believer, I want to remind you, to encourage you, to cover your ears to the adversary, the enemy of your soul, to be able to discern when those fiery darts come, what is the voice of God and what is the voice of the adversary. You know, when the enemy shoots those darts into our ears, those fiery darts, because the battle is in the mind, we hear it in the first person, which is why we can be deceived. Very simple example that Fred Price, author of How Faith Works, he uses this example. Let's say I hear in my mind, I'm getting the flu. Well, when the adversary sends a fiery dart, it is in the first person, as I said, which is why we can be deceived. But if I believe that, the next thing out of my mouth is, I'm getting the flu. And you know who's getting the flu? Me. So when the enemy tries, and he will try, to put sickness and infirmity and disease on you and on me, powerful part that we play is to say, not to say, okay. Don't agree with the enemy's report. Don't say, okay. We're not saying that the symptoms we're experiencing are not real, but we're saying, I'm not saying okay to that. And God will remove the anxiety day by day. I'm not saying okay. He'll remove that anxiety of not knowing what it is, and he will remove the sickness. But I absolutely believe the sickness is tied into our heart condition. So the good news, if we're suffering from an illness, is, let me look at my heart condition. What are the thoughts and attitudes of my heart? And when my heart is healed, when I allow God to heal my heart, I do believe that my and your body will get well. In the name of Yeshua, God bless you from his resting place forever. Yerushalayim.